Hi everyone, PhoneArena here, taking a look at the T-Mobile myTouch Q. This is the QWERTY version of the T-Mobile myTouch. As you can see, main difference here between the two devices. Number one is the QWERTY keyboard on the myTouch Q. Also, the display is different. The standard T-Mobile myTouch has a 3.8-inch AMOLED screen, while the myTouch Q is a slightly smaller 3.5-inch TFT display. So there's going to be a difference in size in the display there, also from a TFT here on the myTouch Q and a AMOLED on the standard myTouch. Also, a bit of a difference here in the thickness of the device as well. But overall, the myTouch Q is fairly compact, even though it is a little bit on the thick side, coming in at 0.51 inches thick. Also feels a little bit heavy at times, coming in at 5.46 ounces. But overall, the construction is fairly good. Feels well in the hand due to the rounded corners, and has a nice grip here on the back with the soft touch coating. The 3.5-inch TFT display does a relatively good job with 320 by 480 resolution, so text is going to look nice and sharp on there, though using the display outside in bright conditions can be a bit difficult, as the screen is kind of difficult to see. Also, running on the device is Android 2.3.4 Gingerbread, so have a total of 7 home screens on here. It's also using the LG Optimus user interface variant on here. So you have some other nice things on here, like different widgets you can add to the home screen. Also some ones from T-Mobile called Mobile Life. There's a calendar and a shopping list on there. Down here on the bottom, there's 4 capacitive buttons for going to the menus, home, back, and also one here for launching the Genius app, which we'll do real quick. Call 611. So you can use that for doing different voice activated features, such as calling people or sending different messages. But one of the nice things about the myTouch Q is the QWERTY keyboard. Can easily open and close it with one hand with the spring load on there. Also, as you see, is when you open the QWERTY keyboard, the display changes from a portrait to landscape view, which is a nice touch. Keyboard is 4 rows, not 5. Because of that, the top row is going to share both letters and numbers. Switch between those by using the Alt key down here on the lower left. Key size is pretty decent, sort of oval in shape, but one thing that we had an issue with was there's not a whole lot of space here between the keys, and the keys are relatively flat with the surrounding plastic, so typing out long messages, you can occasionally hit a wrong key by mistake, so you want to kind of keep your eyes on that for long text messages. Overall, the call quality was pretty good. We didn't drop any calls, and voices sounded good on both ends of the conversation. No background noise or static on the device. We're also able to get about 5 to 6 hours of continuous talk time on a full charge. Also on board is a 1 gigahertz battery, similar to the standard myTouch. So device does feel pretty smooth, though it does at times might actually slow down that we've seen, but for the most part fairly smooth. So overall, not that bad for the price. You can check out more information about the myTouch Q or the regular myTouch by visiting our website at PhoneArena.com.